as we head into the fall market here in Tennessee, it's important to make sure that if you are going to be listing your home, which the fall is the second best time to list your home in Tennessee because of the beautiful leaves, but you want to make sure you are not scaring away buyers. I'm Tiffany Fykes. I sell real estate in Middle Tennessee, and I want to share the 3 subtle but spooky things that can turn buyers off. And the greatest thing is they're pretty easy to fix, and so we'll talk about how to fix them. So, number 1, odors. It's the hardest thing to talk about with a seller, but I always say, dog smells, cat smells, pet odors can cost you at least $10,000 on your price. And so you want to know if your house smells. Most people cannot tell if their own house smells. And so you need someone with a fresh set of nostrils, I guess, to come in and really assess, does your home have a smell? It may not be pets. It may be a cooking odor. It may be all kinds of different things that we have in our lives that create odors. So that can make people, that's the first thing they imagine or they experience when they walk in the door. And you do not want them to walk in and then walk back out. Because here's the thing, they think you know about the smell, and they think there's no way to fix it. And so they're not going to try to take on that risk because they think you would have fixed it. So here's the great news. Here's what you can do to fix it. Number 1, start with a deep clean. That's the carpet, the furnitures, the curtains, stuff that you have not touched necessarily really deep cleaning in a long time. That can hold odor, all those things. And so you want to make sure that those get run. You can also run air purifiers. We have a machine we give to clients that's a, I don't even know what it's called, but it helps with even cigarette smell, really stale house smell, all those things. Cracking a window. The weather's great. Open one of those windows. Open 5 of your windows and just get some fresh air through the house. That will help neutralize scent for sure. Here's the thing you've got to know. You want to know if your house has an odor and you want to fix it before the buyers come in. So number 2, minor maintenance issues. So the second thing that can quietly scare off a buyer is when little maintenance issues are ignored. Loose doorknobs, burnout light bulbs, chip paint on the baseboard. What that tells buyers right now who are looking for any reason not to buy a house is you aren't taking care of your house, even though that's not true. That's what they're going to say in their head. And then they're going to wonder, what are the bigger things that I can't even see that are being neglected? So this is what you need to do to fix it. Fix it. Walk around the house, find all the things that are maybe unnoticeable. I was walking around and noticed a crack in my ceiling that I hadn't seen before. I would get that fixed. You want your home to look cared for. Even if it's vacant, you want to give the buyer no reason to think there's something majorly wrong. And then number 3, this one's super simple to fix. But as we head into the fall, I was noticing how late the sun came up, how early the sun is setting, and that is only going to continue as we get into winter. But poor lighting and dark spaces is the third thing that can psychologically scare off a buyer. The house can be great, but if it feels dim or dark, it can make them feel like it was uninviting. It's not warm. It isn't, they think it might be, it might appear smaller or colder or maybe in need of updates, even if you've done it. So this one is the easiest one. Just swap out the old bulbs, get daylight balanced LEDs. Before every showing, you want to open all your curtains. You want to get as much light as you possibly can in there because that helps the buyer feel better when they walk through the door. Those are the 3 things that quietly, in this spooky season, scare buyers away or could potentially scare them away from your house. So none of these are hard to fix, but they do matter. And so if you're selling this fall here in Tennessee, let's make sure that your home looks the best and makes the best first impression. And that way we can focus on what really matters, which is getting your home sold.